Yes, lovely. Spain is lovely, isn't it?
Very nice. That was a very nice bowl of paella.
Nothing like a good glass of Ribera de Duero, eh, Borja?
You're right there, Jose.
Who'd have thought 30 years ago that we'd all be sitting here drinking Ribera del Duero, eh?
In those days, we were just glad to have enough money to buy a cup of tea.
Cup of cold tea.
Without milk or sugar.
Or tea.
But in a broken cup as well.
A cup? We never had a cup. We used to have to drink out of a rolled up newspaper.
The best we could manage was to suck on a piece of wet cloth.
But you know, we were happy in those days, although we were poor.
But it's because we were poor that my father used to say to me, "Money can't buy happiness, son."
Yeah, he was right. He was right.
Yeah, he was.
You know, I was happier then when I had nothing. We used to live in this tiny old house with great big holes in the roof.
House! You were lucky to live in a house. We used to live in one room, all 26 of us. No furniture. Half the floor was missing. We had to be all together in one corner for fear of falling through.
You were lucky to have a room. We used to have to live in the corridor.
But
We used to dream of a corridor. That would have been a palace for us. We used to live in an old water tank in a rubbish tip. We woke up every morning when they dumped tons of wet fish on us. A house? Ha!
Well, when I say house, I mean, it was only a hole in the ground with a tablecloth to cover it up. But it was a house to us.
we were evicted from our hole in the ground. We had to go and live in a lake.
You were lucky to have a lake. There were 150 of us living in a shoebox in the middle of the road.
A cardboard box? Oh, you were lucky. We lived for 3 months in a paper bag, in a septic tank. We used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, clean our paper bag, eat a piece of old bread, go to work in the factory 14 hours a day, week in, week out, for 6 pence a week. But when we got home, our dad would beat us to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We used to have to get out of the lake at 6 o'clock in the morning, clean the lake, eat a handful of hot stones, work 20 hours a day for 2 cents a month, come home, and that would beat us to sleep with a broken bottle if we were lucky.
Well, of course, we had it tough. We used to have to get up out of our shoebox at 12 o'clock at night and lick the road clean with our tongues. We had to beat all the stones, work 24 hours a day at the factory for 6 pence every 4 years. And when we got home, our dad would put us in a hut with a bread knife.
Right. Well, I had to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock in the evening, half an hour before I went to sleep, drink a cup of poison, work 29 hours a day down factory, pay the factory for permission to work there. And when we got home, my mum and dad used to kill us and dance about our graves singing hallelujah.
Well, But you try to tell that to the young people today, they're never gonna believe it.
No.
Never.
No,
They
no.
won't.
No.